He just gets BTE, okay? And I ate this book up. And I love Serena. Serena is so me. I would have been like, Cohen, take me. Why won't you take me? Gosh, getting a little bit into the Hollywood season. Holiday is what I was trying to say. Ooh, she always has me do Lulu for a hockey player. Like, put me on the ice. I know how to skate though. So, shit. Let me be your puck. Actually, no. Let me not be your puck because then you'd hit me. Let me be your... You get what I'm trying to put down. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another wrap-up video, more specifically my October wrap-up. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing all of my top books that I read in the month of October. It was my birthday month, Halloween month, fall season month, and I thought I would bring you guys along as I share my top books of the month of October and also my stats for the month of October. I do these wrap-up videos every month to kind of share my top reads, and we can just talk about our fave books each month. And then at the end of the year, I'll do a whole top books of 2025. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it because we got a lot of things to share. All right, so first let's talk stats. For the month of October, it was my birthday month. I bought a lot of books, I read a lot of books, and it was just a fun, grand old time. So let's get into the stats. Okay, so for the month of October, I read 34 books. I really went off. It was such a fun month. I did a mixture of fantasy, fall romance, / getting a little bit into the Hollywood season. Holiday is what I was trying to say. I did a Hollywood puzzle, so maybe that's why. I don't know. Anyways, I've also been kind of slowly getting into the holiday season because I got a few arcs and it got me really excited for Christmas. Like the moment Halloween leaves, oh, I am merry and bright. Give me Christmas. So yeah, we read a little bit of fall romance, holiday romances, a little bit of fantasy, a little bit of dark romance. So we dabbled into different genres and it was honestly a grand old time. Speaking of genres, here are the numbers. I read 20 romance books, so I really went off on my romance. I read 9 fantasy books, 1 graphic novel, which ended up being a 5-star read, which we will get into. And then I read 3 books outside of my comfort zone. And yeah, now let's get into my top books of the month of October. Let's get into it. All right, so let's start with the 3 books that were outside of my comfort zone that I absolutely ate up. We have the Souls trilogy by Harley LaRue. This dark romance series was genuinely so good. We got some raunchy, running in the forest, demon, like that type of vibe, and I absolutely ate it up. We got some witchy vibes. Honestly, dark romance gives very much like, I'm about to say Hollywood. I feel like dark romance gives very much like fall / like Halloween vibes, so it really hit. So I got these 3 books at Winners at different times actually. So book 1 is Her Soul to Take, absolutely ate it up. And then we have Her Soul for Revenge, book 2, and then Soul of a Witch. I ate them all up. They had me hot and bothered, questioning my sanity, but also the MMCs were just so hot in this and I literally couldn't put these books down. They truly, every time I read a dark romance book, I'm like, wait, I think I'm a dark romance girly. These were chef's kiss and it had me Delulu for a demon, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that point. Now I'm going to talk about my top books that are kind of like fall vibes if you really want to get in the fall season, fall spirit. I have Soul Searching by Lila Sage. Absolutely ate this up. I gave it 4 stars. It was just so good because basically you follow these 2 that go to Sweetwater Peak, a small town, and it's very like gloomy, like small town fall vibes, but also creepy because like it's like a haunted town and you see them go on an adventure not only to soul search and find themselves again, but also they kind of go like Ghostbuster vibes and try to find ghosts and stuff, and she can speak to ghosts. So you see them not only soul search but also like have that like spooky vibes, and I love them together so much. I ate up the Rebel Blue Ranch series by her. I have my whole cowboy romance shelf over here. I absolutely ate up that series. So I was very excited to dabble into soul searching, but I was also kind of scared because this is like a paranormal romance, which I haven't read a lot of it, but I absolutely ate up and I cannot wait to see what she does with the rest of the series. So if you're in the mood for like a fall spooky season vibe book, Ghostbuster vibes, this might be your girl. We have Deja Brew by Celestine Martin. This was my October book club book of the month. If you guys didn't know, I have a book club over on Fable, and I decided to read Deja Brew. This is a black fall romance. I thought this was so cute. It wasn't like my favorite, but I just thought it was still a cute read, and the cover is absolutely adorable and gives very much fall vibes. Vibes. I don't know why I can't speak today. Jesus. Anyways, next we have Mate by Ali Hazelwood. I love Ali so much. She did not disappoint with this one. This is book 2 after Bride. If you guys didn't know, Ali Hazelwood is one of my favorite authors ever. She's so good. I absolutely ate up Bride, and I was excited to see how I was going to like this werewolf romance. Now, absolutely ate this up. I loved them so much and their connection. I will say this was the slowest burn, but Cohen, I'm absolutely obsessed with him, like, so much. Like, I just love that man so much. Like, he just gets BTE, okay? And I ate this book up. And I love Serena. Serena is so me. I would have been like, Cohen, take me. Why won't you take me? But yeah, absolutely ate this up. I don't know if she's going to do another book in this series, but I eat up anything she writes, girl. Before I get into romances, let's actually talk about the only graphic novel I read this month, Lore Olympus Volume 9. Absolutely ate up. In many videos, I was like, oh my God, I'm so sad it's the last book. It's not the last book. Volume 10 is coming next year, and I think that one's the last book. And I think it's going to be their wedding. That's just like my guess by the cover. But I absolutely love this. This is a Greek mythology graphic novel. I actually bought this for my birthday. I have the whole series up here. I don't know if you can see that. And you just follow Persephone and Hades' story. For the longest time, I would say Persephone. Girl, I don't know. I'm just a girl trying. Anyways, absolutely love them. If you like Greek mythology and graphic novels, the art itself is absolutely beautiful and like so stunning. I'm absolutely obsessed with the series. I don't want it to end. I used to read the series on Webtoon, and then when they became books, I just kind of switched over and have been reading them ever since. So good. This one just, I love them so much. Okay, like I cannot wait for the next one, but I'm also sad when it will end. But until then, I shall wait for Volume 10. Ate this book up. This is the only graphic novel that I read this month, but it did not disappoint. It was a 5-star read for me. I love them so much. Okay, now let's talk romance, more specifically sports romance. Let's talk about Revolve by Balcabra. Absolutely ate up this book. Basically, you follow an ice figure skater and hockey player that kind of have to work together for this skating competition, and you see them navigate their own shit going on, but also working together and connecting, and the yearning, the connection, the back and forth, the bickering. It's just, oh, I love it. Oh, I absolutely ate this up. This is book 3 in the Off the Ice series. I absolutely love this series so much. I think this is the last book in it, and I just love Balcabra so much. I read Collide when it wasn't traditionally published, and then when they all came out traditionally published, I was so happy and I got them all. So we have book 1, Collide, book 2, Spiral, which I read in the beginning of the year, and then Revolve, which came out in October, and I got it for my birthday. And this is like top tier hockey romance series here. Like, so good. She just writes yearning connections so well that just has me giddy and hot and bothered, and like, oh, she always has me delulu for a hockey player. Like, put me on the ice. I know how to skate though. So, shit. Let me be your puck. Actually, no. Let me not be your puck, because then you'd hit me. Let me be your... You get what I'm trying to put down. Anyways, all this to say, absolutely ate up Revolve. And I can't wait to see what Balcabra does next, because I love her writing so much. Another hockey romance that I have to talk about that I do not have physically, sadly. Oh my God, I'm hitting the plants with my hat. My hat is so tall. Sorry. What was I saying? Yes, another hockey romance series that I do not have physically that we gotta talk about is the Game Changer series by Rachel Reed. Absolutely obsessed, okay? So I've been seeing the trailer and everything about the show, and I did see a lot about the Heated Rivalry book. And I was like, you know what? That looks hot as hell. Let me read the book. Absolutely ate it up. Shane and Ilya, I'm absolutely obsessed with them, okay? Basically they're on rival teams. And Shane is Canadian, Ilya is Russian. They don't like each other. They're not on the same team, but they also can't fight. They can't stop fighting their attraction. So and they just can't get enough of each other, but they also hate each other, but also they love that, like, they're like the same level of like good. So it's like kind of like just that, you know, that like enemies to lovers tension, like those little tingly feeling, like, yes! Shane and Ilya, oh my God, like I felt like I was Shane because Shane is based in Ottawa and I live in Ottawa. I'm Canadian, if you didn't know. And I just felt like I was Shane and I was falling for Ilya at the same time that Shane was falling for Ilya. I want to learn Russian. I want to play hockey now, and put me on the ice, babe. Put me on the ice. That romance, hockey romance was just too good, okay? So I absolutely ate it up, gave it 6 stars. Like, I'm absolutely obsessed. And I was like, oh my God, this is a part of a series. Also, the book is going to become a show. So I might need to get a Crave subscription so I can watch the show that's coming at the end of November. Also, can we talk about that? It's November now? Like, what do you mean? My birthday month is over? That is so sad. I just talked about 3 different subjects in one go. Back to the main plot. Absolutely ate up Heated Rivalry. I cannot wait to watch the show. But I was also like, wait, this is a part of the series and it's not the only book about Shane and Ilya. So I looked back and I was like, oh my God, I need to read the series. So Heated Rivalry is book 2. Okay, Game Changers is book 1, and then there is 4 more books after that. And the 6th and last book, The Long Game, is Shane and Ilya's second book. Because the way Heated Rivalry ended, I was like, I need more. I need more. Like, give me more. So I went back, read Game Changers, absolutely ate it up. Oh, I love them so much. Basically, you follow team captain and a smoothie boy, and it really just made me want to drink a smoothie. Absolutely ate it up, gave it 5 stars. And then I am now currently working on Touch Guy, which is book 3. And then I hope to continue the books all the way to Shane and Ilya's second book. And honestly, I probably will finish the series before the show comes out. Honestly, that might be my goal. And I absolutely ate it up. So far, I'm actually enjoying every book, and I cannot put the books down. I'm absolutely obsessed with this hockey romance, and it just has me delulu and feeling all the feels, and like I miss having a crush. Like wow. All this to say, absolutely ate up the Game Changer series. I'm obsessed with Heated Rivalry. That is a top book of 2025 vibe book. Like, that whole series so far, I'm absolutely eating it up, and they've all been 5 stars so far. So yeah, absolutely ate up the series. Heated Rivalry is now on the list of my top books of 2025. We're almost at the end of 2025, so stay tuned for the video where I share all of my top books of 2025. Probably will be sharing that in December. Anywho, back to the original plot. So yeah, absolutely ate up the hockey romances that I read this month. Now let's continue with some romances. So we have From Paris in Love by Elodie Colliard. I got sent Hoax and Kisses last month in September. Absolutely ate this up. Basically, you follow a chef and a girl that is trying to revamp the small town. And they end up faking a relationship in order for the small town to kind of trust her because her dad was an evil man. And the rest is history. So cute. So I absolutely ate this up. And then Elodie was like, oh, I can send it to you. I can send you the physical book. And I was like, oh my God, slay. But I've also never read From Paris in Love, which is book 2 in her other series. And she was like, oh, I can send it to you. And I was like, slay, because then now I would have read all her books. So I ended up reading in the month of October From Paris in Love. And this is just a really cute, like, forced proximity romance set in France. Basically, they start their own firm together, and they have an amazing opportunity to work in France. And you see them navigate their firm, their relationship, their friendship to love, and it's just so beautiful and so well done. And he can cook. Do you see the sleeve on this man? Like, I'm obsessed with this man. So I absolutely ate this up, and I want to go to Paris now. So do with that what you will. Another romance that I absolutely ate up, we have Duke by Jessica Peterson. This is an arc that will come out in December, but Bloom Books sent me the early copy, which is so, so cool. In this romance, you follow Wheeler that is in the small town for work, and she ends up being intrigued by Duke. And Duke just wants any excuse to be with her, so they end up going on a road trip together and getting snowed in, so then they really get to connect. And next thing you know, so they got to navigate their relationship. Also, he's trying to find himself. She is trying to navigate this business, but also her family and her parents are getting divorced. So you see them navigate that. I'm not the biggest fan of pregnancy trope, but this book did it so well, and I just love them so much. This is actually book 4 in the Lucky River Ranch series. I actually got book 1 as an arc, which came out in June. And then book 2 is Wyatt, which I got it sent from one of you guys on my Amazon wishlist, which was so sweet. And then this is book 4. I'm only missing Sawyer, which I haven't read yet, but the audiobook comes out November 4th. So I cannot wait to read it / listen to it and add it to the series collection. And then after that, I think there's Riker, which comes out next year. This is an amazing, like, cowboy-y, ranch, small town romance that I love so, so much. And Duke did not disappoint, and I cannot wait to read Sawyer in a week or so. And yeah, absolutely ate up that series. It always has me in the mood for a ranch man, cowboy man, and I just love a good small town romance. And honestly, small town romances gives very much like fall vibes to me. So it was a fun fall read. Another cowboy romance that I absolutely ate up, we have Cowboy Casual by Holly Renee. I got an amazing package. This book came out October 7th, and I feel like this was like a birthday gift to me. This is also another like cowboy small town romance. She ends up going back to her small town to help her grandma out with the strawberry farm. And also she's trying to like kind of find herself because she left her fiance, who was absolutely a shithead. And so you see her trying to find herself, but then she reconnects with her past high school bestie / this kind of became like a second chance in a way. And you see them work together at this strawberry farm, but also the tension, the yearning, I absolutely ate this up. And also, can we take a moment for this absolutely gorgeous cover? Like, why is it not focusing? Absolutely obsessed, and I love strawberries, as you guys know, my whole bedroom theme. So I absolutely ate up this cowboy romance. Like, no regrets, babe. No regrets. Another romance, but this one is a holiday one. I got Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal by Megan Quinn. This is book 2 in her like holiday romance series. I absolutely love Megan Quinn's writing. It's just such a beautiful mixture of like humor, but also spice, but also like connection and yearning. And basically you follow this girl that is working on a project in his small town, and he's like, you're an intruder, you should not be here. But then they also cannot stop bumping into each other and liking each other, so then they end up like slowly falling for each other. And it's just so good, filthy, and a good holiday romance. This is book 2 after How My Neighbor Stole Christmas, which I also loved. And I feel like these are a perfect, sweet holiday romances. And this just really got me excited for Christmas. Like, when do y'all put up your Christmas tree? Because I want to put it up now. Do I have one? No, I need to buy a new one. But I want to put it up like stay. So yeah, let me know. Ate these up. Now, the last 2 books that I'm going to talk about, I do not have physically. We have The Goat in the Bedroom by Amy Award. She does amazing plus-size romances, and this one did not disappoint. Basically, you follow 2 besties that are living together, and they're both athletes. So you see them navigate their career, but also their friendship, and they're kind of helping each other find partners, but literally they just can't stop thinking about each other and wanting to be together. So you see them navigate their career and their relationship, but also you see them like very much like hesitate to be together because they don't want to ruin the friendship. And I think it's just so beautifully done. Also, I love the bi rep in this book and the spice. And I also love the trope where help each other out to find a partner or to practice for a partner, but end up just falling for each other. Like, I love that trope. And I don't know, Amy Award just always hits. And that is actually book, how many books are there? Let's bring you to my plus size shelf over here. That book is book 6. It is book 6, and I think there's like 2 more books that is coming out. Absolutely ate up that romance so much. Like, just, I love Amy so much, and I cannot wait to get that book physically and put it with the rest of the books. Absolutely chef's kiss. And then the last book that I'm going to talk about is a Black fantasy. We have Vicious Oats by N.E. Davenport. It is a fae marriage of convenience, adult romantasy vibes. The cover's absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love with Malachi. I was just Delulu the whole time. They hate each other, but they also can't stop each other. But also, they are literally married. Also a marriage of convenience because they were married to make an alliance, but they also don't like each other, but also they have to work together because literally they're married, and she is marrying him in order to protect her kingdom, and he's doing it for more power, but he also can't stop thinking about her and being with each other, and you see them fight and all that kind of good stuff. I absolutely ate up that book, and Malachi is all I'm gonna say. Yeah, those are my top books of the month of October. I had a grand old time reading some good romances, romantasy, fantasy, graphic novels. Like, I just had a grand old time. These books always have me Delulu. And I love books so much. Oh my God. Let me back up. Let me go forward because this hat is so tall, it's gonna ruin my plants. My babies. So yeah, thank you for coming along and letting me yap about my top books of the month of October. I love doing these monthly wrap-ups because I'm able to look back at what I read, but also we can just chit-chat about the books that we read this month. So yeah, that is my October wrap-up. I will see you next month for my November wrap-up. We're almost at the end of 2025, which is crazy. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what other videos you guys want to see from me. I mainly do like bookish content, tackling my TBR, while also just like days in my lives and like casual vlogs. But let me know what other content you guys want to see from me. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another wrap-up video. Love you.